Would Albert Lee, President of the Tampa Bay Black Business Investment Corporation, please join me at the podium? Good morning, and it's always a pleasure to see you. Black-owned businesses are a pillar of our community, regardless of the challenges they have faced. These businesses and their founders have fought hard to achieve economic and cultural prosperity. I can't think of a better way to honor these businesses than to present this proclamation to Mr. Lee, declaring August as Black Business Month. This is an annual celebration that recognizes Black entrepreneurs and their contribution to America's economy. In addition to their hard work, dedication, and accomplishments. And the proclamation reads, whereas Black-owned businesses are key contributors to the economy of the United States, the state of Florida, and Hillsborough County. And whereas approximately 10% of all U.S. businesses and 30% of all minority-owned U.S. businesses are Black-owned and serve numerous industries, including construction, defense, security, engineering, financial services, healthcare, hospitality, information technology, and professional services. And whereas recognizing August as Black Business Month, acknowledging the importance of Black-owned businesses in all they represent, and is an opportunity to show support for businesses that have been historically underrepresented in the marketplace, and whereas the occasion shows support for and celebrates the contributions of Black-owned businesses and entrepreneurs who provide a significant number of goods and services to the economy and jobs for residents. And whereas the county's Minority Women-Owned Business Enterprise Program and the following organizations strongly support Black-owned businesses and their economic impact: the Black Business Investment Fund, Florida State Minority Supplier Development Council, Hillsborough County Black Chamber of Commerce, Minority Enterprise Development Corporation, NAACP, Hillsborough County Branch, PFC Black Chamber of Commerce, Tampa Bay, Small Business Development Center at Hillsborough County, Tampa Bay Black Business Investment Corporation, Tampa Bay Black Chamber of Commerce, Tampa Bay Chamber of Commerce Minority Business Accelerator, and the Urban League of Hillsborough County. Now, therefore, be it proclaimed that the Board of County Commissioners of Hillsborough County, Florida, does hereby declare August 2023 as Black Business Month in Hillsborough County, and urges all residents to recognize the value of Black-owned businesses and their important role in the county, state, and national economy. Executed the 16th day of August 2023. Have my staff. Come on, Robbie. Good morning. Thank you for sharing it. You might want to take a picture looking this way. I know you. Okay. Thank you. So, Mr. Lee, we know that you do so much here in Hillsborough County, making sure, as I listen to your radio shows on WTMP every weekend, you're making sure that Black businesses know what's going on in the community, knows what's going on in our community, and how we can support Black-owned businesses. So I'm going to ask you to share a few words with us at this time.
Thank you very much, Commissioner Myers, and I want to thank you very much for thinking it not robbery to honor these businesses and to honor Black Business Month. And I also want to thank Ken Jones and the team, and Ron Barton and Ms. Cheryl Howell. All of you guys do things to help move things forward in this county when it supports Black business. So thank you very much for doing that. And to the other folks that she called out, there was a number of organizations. Tampa Bay Black Business Investment Corporation just happens to be one. Believe it or not, we're celebrating 36 years. August happens to be our organizing month. That was the month in which the organization was founded back in 1987. So it's very befitting that it occurred during Black Business Month, which was started in 2004. And so I don't think they knew that, but I think it was one of those things that was destiny. So I'd like all of the folks that she called, all of the organizations that are represented, to please stand up. These are the folks that make it happen. So just as been said before, it does not happen with one person or one group. It takes the entire village to make that happen. And so this is part of the village that makes these things happen for Black businesses. As Commissioner Myers outlined during her speech, Black business has a very important role in business here in Hillsborough County and throughout the nation. Hillsborough County has a great tradition of Black-owned businesses, particularly here in the city of Tampa. Central Avenue was a burgeoning Black business district until its demise in the 1960s. Being a boy here and growing up here in Tampa, you know, I can't sit there and not recall some of the businesses that I remember as a boy. We just lost one of our icons here in Tampa, Robert Cole. Robert Cole died at the age of 99, and Mr. Cole was probably one of the most celebrated business owners here in town. There was not an elected official that probably did not court him for their support in our community in his number of years. And of course, me as a boy, I always call him God Dad. He as a boy, you know, he started cutting my hair, and he was a mentor to me for many, many years. And then, of course, with my own family, my grandfather was in the produce business. He was an entrepreneur. My father had a painting business for a number of years. And so entrepreneurship kind of runs through not only my blood, but it runs through our community. When I think in terms of Black-owned businesses, if you want some great barbecue and you have not gone to Big John's Alabama Barbecue, which is probably one of the longest lasting businesses here in the Tampa Bay area, you've got to do that. If you want to know what's going on in the Black community, you got to go see and read the Florida Sentinel. It's been around for a very long time, and they tell you everything that's going on in our community. Of course, if you want your nice programs printed, you got to go see Saul Davis over at Saul Davis Printing. And then, of course, if you want to know where all these little small businesses are that perhaps you won't see, then you have Candy Low and the Black Business Bus Tour that put people on buses and take them around to make sure that these businesses are recognized and have customers. So there are a lot of things that go on in our community. We are experiencing a tremendous amount of growth in Black-owned businesses. People are coming to the Tampa Bay area for that reason, because of the things that are going on here in Tampa. It is a beautiful place, it's a beautiful economy, and we're so excited to be just one small part of what's going on here in Black business in Hillsborough County. So we thank you, Commissioner. And Ken Jones, I want to thank Ken for not finding it robbery to have us here.